So first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Roy, QuickSight Solutions Architect. I'm based in London, supporting customer in EMEA. And today we are going to talk about the QuickSight reinvent recap. Okay. Before I kickstart, so in case if you are new to QuickSight, want to introduce to you. So QuickSight is a dashboard reporting service on AWS platform. So when I say dashboard, the easiest way is to visualize. You see, I have a laptop, then I see this metric. This shows the sales insight. So with this information, it can help me to drive my next action. Say, for example, if I see the sales was increasing or decreasing in a specific area in some of the product, then I can drill down, find the reason find the reason why it was increasing or decreasing. Maybe because of the product. There's a new feature at the end of the product, then I can further promote that, then or in another case, if it was dropped, then I need to find out the reason. That's the features of the dashboard. And in Amazon QuickSight, we provide a unified BI platform. What does it mean is, except this dashboard, we also provide other features like we call the Pixel Perfect report. The use case will be if we are finance users, we want to see the details transaction, or you want to see like a PDF, Excel file, and so in QuickSight, we do provide dashboard and also this detailed transactional report we call Pixel Perfect report, and we can also embed the dashboard into your application. Like one good example is if you go to your mobile banking, then you can see like maybe your monthly consumption in last month. Then you can embed this QuickSight dashboard into your web application. We call it embedded analytics. All this can be done by one platform under QuickSight. Another thing is QuickSight can provide a consistent performance. We do auto scaling if we see a higher requirement on the number of user or on the data volume on the back end. We do auto scaling, so the user can see consistent performance even the number of users or number of data is increasing. And you can gain lower cost because we do have an option, pay as you go option. We call capacity pricing. If you have a huge number of users, maybe most of the users they are infrequent users, you can go for this capacity pricing. Then you pay by session. If you use more, then you pay more. Use less, pay less. It's like a pay as you go pricing. And we have like a good integration with the AWS other service. Like you can connect to the data source without exposing the data to the internet. And we do have some other security configurations for data governance. So we show some more details in the coming session. And like in QuickSight, is a bit new product compared with many other BI tools in the market. We have around 9 years of history. We launched in the year 2016. Then in every year, you will see we have some new updates. Like in last 2 years, we have introduced the generative BI. That includes some like Q&A capability. You can ask questions in natural language. And last year, we have some new updates like unstructured data in scenario. I will show you in the details in coming session. Okay, like in the QuickSight, we deliver insight to all your users. So we split into 3 key areas to support your users. The first part, we have unique architecture for performance for auto scaling. On the back end, like with this auto scaling, it is serverless. You don't need to manage your infrastructure that can easily deal with the increasing number of users. And on the second layer, you can choose which function and feature you want. We do have a different module. You can choose which module you want. So based on your selection, then you will see say different pricing. So say if you can start from small and later on, say for example, you start from dashboard. Later on, if you want, you can add some more machine learning capability. You can add say Pixel Perfect capability. You can add other add-on later on, so it gives you more flexibility on the pricing. And lastly, and like the key features we launched in last year, which is a Amazon Q in QuickSight. It is a generative BI features for business users, and also offer you can use natural language to create dashboard, and you can also use natural language to get the information. And in last year, we do have investment in 5 different areas. So I'm going to walk through you one by one, so you can see there are many new updates in last year, including the ones in the reinvent, which is in last December. So the first one is the core BI capability. So when we say core BI capability, this is one of the key update, like this result. So in the QuickSight, you can choose the results like the bar chart, pie chart, table. We have more than 30 different result types in there already for you to select. And one of the key big update in last year is we can integrate with a Highchart library. So you see in the video with the Highchart that it gives you much higher visibility. In the Highchart, you will in the core Highchart, you will see that many other result types. So which means even those result types are not included in the QuickSight default result types. You can choose the result types in Highchart, and then you can provide the JSON on the right hand side, like on the right hand side, you can provide scripting and include the Highchart into your QuickSight dashboard, which gives you a much higher visibility, much more selection on the different result types you want to include in your dashboard. And another new update on the core BI is we call call sheet filter control. So previously, before this update, when you apply the filter control, it will apply on the same sheets. Say if you want to apply the filter control across multiple sheets in a QuickSight dashboard, you need to pass parameter, you need to have some more development effort. But now with this new key update, you just need to choose, like in this case, in this screenshot, you see you can just choose the checkbox to choose which sheets you want to apply on this filter control. It gives you much higher visibility and also shorten your development effort. And another new update on the core BI is nested filter. So in the nested filter, or in the traditional way, in the filter, normally, if I choose a filter on the screen on the right hand side, say if I choose whole meal or coffee, then you can see the information, say in the table in this case, you will see the quantity show of this whole meal and coffee. And with this nested filter, it can help you to build we call the market basket analysis. For example, when I choose whole meal and coffee, I want to know who are the customer who has purchased this product and what other products has been purchased by this group of customer. Now with the nested filter, I can see, okay, uh, this group of customer, except whole meal, most of them, they also buy vegetables, buns, rolls, this kind of things. So that if we apply in a marketing or promotion scenario, you can consider have some marketing strategy to sell these products together. And I want to show you, we do have a blog post. We do have a blog post talking about other detailed scenario, except the one I just talked about. It is the use case one, analyst product sales of customer who purchase specific product. We do have some other use case as well, like use case two, determine the customer segment who never purchase a specific product. So you can understand better the customer behavior by using this nested filter. And another new features. Another new features is the we call the multi-select apply for controls. So what does it mean is that before we don't have this apply button, when the users choose this selection filter, then every time when you click on the filter, it will filtering the data in the dashboard. And the problem is if you have a huge volume of data and every time when you click this filter control, then the dashboard will this some loading time because of the huge data volume or because of the data source. It is not very fast on the data source, and every time it may have a loading time. And that's why we have applied this apply button in the filter control. Say instead of clicking instead of every time, the QuickSight will find a query to your data source. Then now you can choose if you want that you can have an apply button so that the user can select which filter they want. Then after that, after this selection, they click the apply button. At that point, QuickSight will find a query to your data source. So you see with this apply button, it can improve the dashboard performance and also reduce the number of time hitting your data source. It can also reduce the workload on your data source. So maybe not a big update, but these are some features many customers they were asking, and it can really help them to improve the dashboard performance, meanwhile reducing the workload on the data source. And we also give flexibility on the multi-column sorting. So previously we can sort one of the column in the table, but now in the table in the result, you can choose multiple column. Say in this case, I can sort by this weighted revenue by descending, date by descending, and I can sort by another column ascending. So give you higher flexibility for the column sorting in the tables. And another feature is this the layered shake mask. Like in the video, you see I have a map showing the sales by different country. With this layered shake mask, you can do a custom boundary. Like in this case, in the same country, maybe in your company you have different boundaries. Say in this country, you want to have a very granular boundary. Say this song, I want to see the sales for this songs. I want to see the sales for different area. And I see some customer, maybe they are doing a delivery, product delivery, or say the food delivery. They can even divide the map into a very granular zone to see the delivery performance or to see the sales of a specific area. So you can provide a GeoJSON file. Then in QuickSight, you can have a custom boundaries. So you can have a detailed granular monitoring in the back visual in QuickSight. Okay. And another thing is you can do the image upload. And before that, if you want to show an image in the dashboard like this one, a car image, you need to upload the image to a SV bucket. And now you can upload the image from your local laptop, which is much more handy. And you don't need to have a S3 bucket. You don't need to prepare for that data staging layer. Much more handy. Just upload the file in there and then get the image displayed in your dashboard. Okay. And we also have the form customization. Previously, you can only choose a medium, small, large, and now you can have a text styling. You can choose the font type, and also you can choose the font size in numbers. Yeah. And another new features we listed in end of last year is you can import results. So the use case is emergent when you develop a dashboard. Then the dashboard say looking good. If you want to copy one of the results to another dashboard, previously you cannot do that. You need to copy the whole dashboard. And the challenge is if you have say 10 different results and 10 different dashboard, then you cannot copy from all different 10 analysts into one dashboard. So what you need to do is you need to rebuild the whole dashboard. You need to replicate your whole activity, rebuild again. But now with this new import result, then you can create a new analyst. Then you have a button. You can click the import button. When you click the import button, you can choose which analyst or which dashboard you want to import this result. Say in this case, I want to import this KPI. I want to import this bar chart from this dashboard A. Then I want to import another bar chart, another table from dashboard B. So you can, like with these features, you can accelerate your dashboard development time and gives you much more flexibility. Okay, so now we move to another area, which is pixel perfect reporting. Uh, first feature, we have a new feature we call the repeating session. Like in this case, we have a sales performance report. And in this sales performance report, you see we have a mesh style. We have the KPI, we have the donut chart, we have say any information. So one common use case is for the users on the landing page, they may want to see the high level summary, includes all the sales performance for all the countries. Then in the next page, they may want to focusing on say UK only. And on the third page, they may want to focusing on France only. And every page the report is actually exactly the same, but they just want to see the data from different country. And like in the previously, you need to replicate your effort. You need to build the first page, apply the filter, say UK only, and next page you need to copy, bring the same report, bring the same results, but you need to apply another filter, say France. Say if you have say 10 different countries, you can imagine you need to repeat your effort 10 times. But now you have this reporting session, you can just tell QuickSight, I want to add a dimension. I want to break that by country. Help me to break that by every country. You just build once, then QuickSight will help you to repeat when you generate the report. Then it will repeat all the country in each page. So with this feature, it can highly accelerate the development time, and especially if you want to make any changes, you just change once instead of change all the pages in the report. This is the repeating session. Another feature is prompted report. So previously with the prompted report, uh, the Pixel Perfect report, you can schedule, say for example, you can schedule every day. You can have a PDF report export. In the PDF report, you can define, say this is the all the category. This report have shown all the category. But the challenge is like from the business users, when they see the report, they see a static report, they cannot change the filter. So with this pump the report feature, the users, when they come to the report, they can change the filter and then they can click the run now button and the report will be generated immediately. We give them the flexibility to change the filter in the report, give them more say self-service. And to extend on the previous feature, after they change the filter, they can also schedule the report. For example, if the dashboard administrator they set up a schedule setting the report by every month with the every month showing all the countries in EMEA, then as a business users, I want to see a more granular report. Instead of monthly, I want to set up a report schedule sending to myself on a weekly basis. And then I only want to see UK. I don't need to see EMEA. I just want to see UK. So you can go to the prompt report, change the filter from EMEA to UK. Then you start a schedule, setting to yourself instead of monthly, you receive the report on a weekly basis. So by combining the prompt report and reader scheduling, you see the business user are highly empowered. They can choose their own filter. They can set up their own schedule to receive the report. Okay, then on the other area, which is the embedded analytics. In the embedded analytic, you see in this case, I have the sales insight report, which is showing the sales for Quick Motors, and um, so the the first thing, in the embedding, we have a new SDK. In the SDK, you can generate shareable links. Say for example, like with the so in the when you share the dashboard in the embedded dashboard, uh, before we have these features, if you want to share this dashboard to other users, there's no way for you to share this dashboard to another users. So one typical use case is if I see the sales, I see it is going up or going down, I want the other users to follow up. Say, okay, Peter, I see the sales is going down. Can you help me to follow up to find out the reason? Previously, in the embedded dashboard, there's no such function. But now with this shareable links functions in the embedded features, in your application, you can create this share button. When you click this share button, it will generate a link. And this link, when you share with your colleague, say Peter, when they click on this link, they can come to this dashboard. Then it helps to facilitate the communication between different colleagues or cross teams. So this is embeddable with the shareable links in the embedded applications. And uh, and another thing is you can see in the video. So in the embedded dashboard, traditionally users they can change the filter. They can see the dashboard. They can change from month to year, etc. But now with this Gen BI, or we call the data Q&A capability, except the dashboard, the users, they can come to this search bar and then they can ask the questions they want. Say, in this case, I want to compare the student engagement across countries. I just ask questions. And what you see is a QuickSight will answer your questions by returning the data in the dashboard. This dashboard is generated on the file. You don't need to preview. Also, on the left-hand side, you will see there's a narrative. It's like a human telling you the answer. So based on your question, then it will tell you, okay, the number of student engagement is like 100, and we see the student are engaged in, say, on which subject and which month we have the highest engagement. It will give you this kind of information in a narrative way. So as a business user, that's much more easier if they cannot find any information in the dashboard or they don't want to browse around, choose the filter. They can just type in natural language and get what they want. And another great features we have added into the QuickSight is the brand customization. So you see in the video, like traditionally, you see this is a QuickSight UI, blue color toolbar, gray color and white color in the console. But now with the brand customization, you can change the color. Like in this case, you can change the whole UI to black color. Or if you want, you can have different color. Say the top toolbar, I want to be black color. In the console, in the middle, I can still keep a white color. It gives you much more visibility. And also, you can uh, change, say, depends on the user preference. You can change this branding by using API, which means, uh, for example, at the daytime when the user log in dashboard, they can see, okay, white color tone. At the nighttime when they log in, you can give them a black color tone, or you can allow the user to choose which color they want. Then when they log into the embedded dashboard by using the API, you can give them the different brand coloring, give you a higher flexibility to define the branding on the QuickSight. Okay, next area is on the administration side. So in the on the administration, the first thing we have input is on the data connection or the spice. The spice is the data cache layer in QuickSight. And in last year we have enabled the auto purchase API because before we have these features, Spice is a data cache, data storage layer. So it comes in some cases, if you are out of the Spice storage, then your data refresh will be fail because your Spice do not have enough storage, and your data source is adding more and more data. If you're out of storage, the data refresh will be fail, and the dashboard still there, but the data in the dashboard will be outdated because of the data refresh fail. So with this auto purchase API, then if the Spice engine see that okay you are out of Spice storage, it will auto purchase, auto add more Spice storage for your dashboard, for your QuickSight, to make sure you have sufficient storage to refresh the dashboard. So this is one of the key update on Spice. And regarding the data connectors, we have added the direct query support for Google BigQuery. Previously, we already support QuickSight, or we already support Spice, and now we're adding direct query. And we also support the Amazon Redshift connectivity through the get customer credentials with IAM. And we support OAuth client credential support for Starburst and Snowflake, these two connectors. Some updates more related to the data connections. And another update on the security is you can use the customer managed key encryption. We call the CMK. And previously, say in this case on the diagram, on the right hand side, when you are loading data from your data source into the QuickSight Spice storage. So QuickSight we use is QuickSight native key. We use a QuickSight native AWS managed key to encrypt your Spice data or decrypt your Spice data. It is managed by AWS the key, but now you can bring your own key. So with this new feature, you can bring your own key by integrating the QuickSight with the AWS key managers. Then the benefits is with this new feature, with this CMK integration, then you can monitor the activity. Say every time when the data set was refreshed, or like if every time the data set was refreshed, you will see that the key was being used. That you can have a check log, audit check log, to see who has used the Spice data. And in some cases, if you see there's a risk that, or if you see that there's a data leakage, then you can revoke the key. That in this case, the users they cannot access this data cache layer anymore. So with this CMK, it improved the audit checking, and also improved the response time. If you see there's a risk for data leakage, you can turn off. You can say turn off the key immediately, so no one can access the data anymore. And another feature is about the private connectivity to QuickSight. And like you can, in short, what does it mean is you can have a private link connecting QuickSight to your data source, which means data will not be exposed to the internet. So it gives you a higher security level. So the data will only pass through in private. And we in last year we also added a integration between QuickSight and IAM Identity Center card instance. So previously, we already support the integration with the IAM Identity Center organization instance. And last year, we added the support for the card instance. So what does it mean is like, for example, in your enterprise environment, or if you have a sophisticated AWS environment, you have maybe IAM identity organization instance integrated with QuickSight. Then now you can have another QuickSight instance, another IAM identity account instance. So give you much more flexibility. You can have more flexibility to have another QuickSight instance. Maybe that one is for testing purpose, for different purpose, or for another teams, they can manage their own IAM identity center, and they can manage their own QuickSight account. So it's more give you a higher flexibility and fine-grained authorizations. Okay. And except the IAM identity center account instance support, uh, to write on that, we also added the custom permission to support the integration with the IAM identity center users. So what does it mean is on the right hand side, you see this is the configuration screenshot of the custom permission. So in QuickSight, you have author who can build dashboard, who can modify dashboard. You have a reader who can only read dashboard, they cannot modify dashboard. And uh, with this custom permission, you can have an even more fine-grained authorization. For example, some of your author, they can build dashboard, but they cannot modify dataset. They cannot delete dataset. You just allow them use the existing dataset to build dashboard. So that can be your business analyst. They just build dashboard. And then you can have another team who can only create dataset, who can manage the dataset, but they cannot modify dashboard. They can be someone from your data team. So with this capability, then you have a more frequent access. We call the custom permissions. And we also have a API. We also have an API to trigger the report schedule. So previously, you need to when you want to schedule the report, then you need to go to the console. But with the API, you can imagine it give you more flexibility. You can have another application trigger the API to trigger the schedule the report. And we do have a folder management. You can uh export you can you can export and import by using the API some more. So you see the key thing is giving you the API, it gives you more flexibility that you can make it programmatically rather than creating folder in the console. You can use API. And we are adding more regions, like in Europe, we are adding Milan, Zurich, Jakarta and Beijing in APAC, also adding Cape Town. And last but not least, we have the Amazon Q in QuickSight uh, investment. So yeah, as I shared before, Amazon Q in QuickSight is a feature like your users can ask Q&A in the dashboard. They don't need to play around in the filter. They just ask questions in natural language and get what they want. And uh, key updates in last year we event is we are adding insights from unstructured data. So let's see a quick demo. So now I am going into the QuickSight console. I can ask questions. Say, for example, I want to see which is our top industry. And before we event, QuickSight can have this Gen BI capability. In this script, you will see QuickSight return you. Okay, this France is the top sales by industry. Finance is the top sales by industry, and it gives you some other information like total sales, give you the chart by month, and also shows you the detail, and also tell you the narrative. The total sales revenue across all 10 industry is like around this amount or as of this month, this year. And the new key things we added is when we scroll down on the narrative, you will see now we get the data from the unstructured data. We get the data by integrating with Amazon Q Business, which supports unstructured data. When I say unstructured data, it means the data can become from your PDF, can become from your Word document file. So I give you one quick example. Say, for example, if your company have a sales strategy 2025 in a Word document file, then you know this information is not exist in your database. You may put it in a sales strategy Word document file. Then now when you ask question in QuickSight, QuickSight can take this as a data source, and when it give you answer, it will give you a response in here. So you see with this function, it gives you a much higher flexibility. QuickSight can take both structured data and unstructured data to respond to your questions. And there are a few more examples. And except the Q&A capability, I also want to show you another features in the data stories. So data stories is a feature like, for example, your data analyst, when they read the dashboard, after they read the dashboard, when they got the information, they may need to prepare a slide and share back to the executive. And in traditional way, they may do some screenshot in the dashboard, do some write up, maybe take hours or days to do that. So now with the data story, they just tell me what they did and add the results. Like I will choose some information from the dashboard. For example, I want to include this line chart, bar chart into my presentation. And I can also check and drop some unstructured file like the sales strategy work document file I just showed you. And then it will show you a presentation slide like style. Show okay in 2025 this is my marketing plan with the bar chart, with the narrative elaborating the chart. So it can be generated in minutes, highly saved the time that for the business analyst to prepare this information. Okay. So except the unstructured data, and another one key updates in reinvent or Amazon Q is we call the scenario. So Amazon Q in QuickSight enables business users to perform the complex analysis uh, up to 10 times faster than using spreadsheets. So again, let me show you a quick video. So now this features is still in beta. So in this use case, I want to see the correlations between the product review, which is in a Excel file in my laptop, and I want to see the correlation with the review and the product unit show. The product unit show is my historical data in my QuickSight dataset. And the first thing, because this is two different separate data source, I want QuickSight to help me to combine between the rating and the product unit show. And you see when you join between the data, then QuickSight already read through the data and asking, it gives you some suggestion asking if you want to see the average rating of product correlate with this unit show, whether you want to see that or you want to see the top 5, you can choose one of them. Or another case is you can describe, you can just type in what you want. So in this case, I'm asking QuickSight to help me to find out the correlation. If you are a data scientist, if you're familiar with this uh, data scientist, data analyst process, you will see this is very familiar with the Jupyter notebook when you use Python programming language. That you will ask the Python to help you to find out the correlations. Now we are building this in a user interface. So even the non-technical users, by using drag and drop, by just typing in natural language, it can achieve what a data scientist is used to do in a program language in Python. Now I'm asking another question. I want to see the product rating. Do you want to see whether the product rating have an overall effect on the unit show? So you see, I can keep on asking question. I can keep on like different scenario. What if the product rating improve? What if the product rating improve or price reduce? Can I get more revenue? I can ask this kind of question. You can find the correlation in this case. You will see if we improve the product rating by 1, then you will see an increment on the product unit show for around 411. You see it handles the scenario, what if scenario, and you will also see it's conversational. You can keep on asking. Now I want to see the lowest product rating. What makes the customer unhappy, then you will see, okay, if I see the product rating because of the reliability, because the product power issue, it makes the customer unhappy. And we can also ask the engine to help me to do a forecast. I want to forecast the unit show if the average product rating increased by 0.5. Then you see, okay, it gives you the forecast, give you the impact, also telling you the business implications. So you see with the scenario, this big key update in the event, it gives you much more visibility on the Amazon queue in QuickSight. Okay, and regarding the Amazon queue in QuickSight in last year, end of last year in America, we are adding region, we are adding Canada, South America. In Europe, we are adding Ireland, London. APAC, we are adding Mumbai, Sydney. And we also have new pricing. So we are adding Offer Pro and Reader Pro. Previously, we have Offer, we have Reader. By adding the queue features, then if you want to manage the queue topic, you need Offer Pro. If you like the data storage features, you need the Reader Pro. So but this information you can easily find in the pricing page. I'm not going to into details.